Brexit is 2 months away. What the trade rules with Europe will be are still unknown. For this F1 component manufacturer, there's a plan for seamless pit stops when they pass through the ports post-Brexit.
This is effectively going to be our border to the outside world, so we will become our own port. We do need to make some physical changes to the building. We need to apply for AEO, and to meet some of that strict criteria, we need to remove all of this and build a physical wall to make it much more secure, but we will be able to seamlessly export our goods.
In 2017, there were 606 British businesses who were effectively their own customs port, responsible for goods coming in and out of the country. And there are tens of thousands of businesses who trade with the EU who for the first time will have to deal with customs paperwork. And some of those may choose to follow ATL's route.
We're doing all we can to be as prepared as possible. The situation from our side at the moment is, it's the single biggest risk to our business.
The CEO has been reassuring the F1 teams as best he can that they will get their parts wherever the races take place, whatever Brexit is.
It's a massive resource drain for the business. We don't know what we should be doing. We've been doing an awful lot of work behind the scenes over the past 12 months to prepare, ready for whatever outcome it may be. Obviously, worst case scenario for us would be a hard Brexit.
But some businesses don't think getting authorised economic operator status will help, because if there are queues of lorries on the M20 trying to get to Dover, you still will be stuck in that queue.
We will be stuck on that motorway queue, but once we get to the port, we will be fast-tracked through because we've already done those physical checks, so we won't have to go through the checks at the port.
The shackles of current custom rules between Britain and the EU could break within weeks. Businesses like ATL, who are bound to Europe, want politicians to provide some light as to what Brexit means in terms of their trade, in terms of their future.
Simon, are many other companies doing something similar?
Well, in terms of ATL, where effectively this becomes the British border for the rest of the world, it's actually very few and far between at the moment, some 600. And that's because we are in the EU. Most of those firms have got this status to trade beyond the EU's borders. But within a few weeks, we could be outside of the EU's borders, and potentially more firms could try and do what ATL are looking to do. And the Institute of Government estimates that there are more than 100,000 firms who for the first time will have to start dealing with customs paperwork to carry on trading with the European Union.
But Simon, there are also plans, aren't there, for another border-checking warehouse over in Milton Keynes?
That's right, that's for multiple firms, and it's almost going to be sort of in addition, if you like, to take the strain from places like Felixstowe and Dover. That is still being discussed, and that would be basically a few miles away from here.
Simon?